Alright everyone, NPC Unknown here and welcome back to the channel. And today we have some interesting, if not on a personal level disappointing news, stating that EA announces a new Lord of the Rings game with the caveat that it's a mobile game in collaboration with Middle-earth Enterprises. Other than that, not much is known about the game right now. In the early 2000s, EA actually published a lot of well-received and popular Lord of the Rings games. Return of the King and Two Towers related to the movies, Lord of the Rings The Third Age, Lord of the Rings Tactics, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth was specifically very popular with real-time strategist PC games. And from the 2010s, the publishing rights to Lord of the Rings IP games went to Warner Brothers, and they released games like Aragorn's Crest, War in the North, Guardians of Middle-earth, the two Lego games based on Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, as well as Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. Warner Brothers supposedly also has two Middle-earth video games, one being an open-world game in development that is scheduled to release in sometime in 2023. But there is no information on those games at all at this point in time. So anyway, let's have a look at what EA is doing with Lord of the Rings. So Lord of the Rings has seen many video game adaptations, with mobile games like Lord of the Rings Rise to War being the franchise's most recent foray into the medium. EA has announced it's working on a new Lord of the Rings mobile game in collaboration with Middle-earth Enterprises. Lord of the Rings video games are not too hard to come by these days, with Shadow of Mordor and Lord of the Rings Online as some of the more notable ones. The mobile game themed around Lord of the Rings franchise over the years have ranged from the trivial to pinball and real-time strategy games as technology has evolved on mobile phones. EA has announced that it's making a new Lord of the Rings mobile game. The game will be free to play and be titled Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth. EA has not released many details about the game other than its title and image, and that the game will be in partnership with Middle-earth Enterprises. According to Chief Brand and Licensing Officer for Middle-earth Enterprises, the game will be solely inspired by Middle-earth, as described in the literary works of J.R.R. Tolkien. It will also apparently feature a wider roster of characters from The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, turn-based combat, deep collection systems, immersive storytelling, competitive play, and even battles across many known stories from Tolkien's works. There is no release window yet. This mobile game will be the newest addition to the franchise's extensive foray into the medium. The aspects revealed in this announcement are very ambitious, but exciting if you're a fan of the franchise. Partnership between EA and Middle-earth Enterprises sounds very promising and will give EA a chance to give fans a more extensive look at the world of Middle-earth. This will add to what the new Lord of the Rings of Power prequel show could bring to the lore when it's released later this year. This news comes out as fans are also already anticipating a new game around Gollum, which should be releasing this year. The world of Middle-earth has been explored in other video games, as I said before, like Shadow of Mordor. Fans who are well invested and dedicated to this landmark fantasy franchise, even recreating Lord of the Rings in like Minecraft, Tolkien's extensive universe has a lot left to explore, and there is much potential for more stories to be told. This new mobile game is a perfect opportunity to continue the journey through Middle-earth and expand the already loved universe. So for me personally, I'm not really a fan of free-to-play mobile games. It's definitely not WWE Championship time in this household. So I'll rather look forward to the Gollum game and see what Monolith's going to do with their open world game, and see if any information comes out soon, since it has a release window of 2023 according to some data. How about you? Are you going to be interested in playing this new Lord of the Rings game? And what is your favourite Lord of the Rings game? Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. From me to you, this video is game over.